Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second part of another episode of American Truck Simulator. I am SoCal Thero, and today we're going to be continuing our route. For those that didn't watch the first episode of this delivery, we started over here in the most eastern part of the map that's available right now, which is Carlsbad, New Mexico. And we are making a delivery all the way up here to Portland, Oregon. Actually, to the... I think that says Portland Car Central. I don't know, maybe like the airport or something like that, or the train. Not totally sure. Truth be told, we did the first part of our run. We went up through here through New Mexico. We are in Arizona right now. We are stopped over here in Kingman, which is actually one of the one of my subscribers. His name is A1. Ghost Assault or Assault Ghost, I believe. One of the two. Sorry, man. I don't know it right off the top of my head here. I know you as fire truck liveries now from Discord, but it's an area he's familiar with. He wanted me to drive through here before, which there isn't really much over here. There's like, I've been over here where this FedEx is, and I've been at the rest stop and the gas station over here. But we're going to be continuing from Kingman right now. We're going to go through Vegas, it looks like, as the next major city we're going to hit. And then we're going to just make our way up through Nevada here and completely skip California because it's a pain in the ass with its 55 miles per hour. But then again, with the truck limiter, and in fact, that was something I should have checked. I should have checked to see if it had the speed limiter on, although I have it turned off unless it turned itself back on. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments if you ever had that problem with the Peterbilt. With my Mack truck that I did, it was wasn't too bad. So again, we're going to be delivering these nice Tesla vehicles, these Tesla cars up there. So we're going to hop in the cab right now. Go ahead and, oh, actually we should turn on the truck and then kill the brake like we did. Oh, I still got the lights on from the stop. It is 7, it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning right now, so we're gonna be continuing our route here. Oh, gotta let the air out of the brake. There we go. We're gonna pull out right now from Kingman here and continue on our journey. Well, we'll just kind of pick up our conversation where I last left off from before. Make sure we're clear over here. Yep, there we go. I kind of mainly... Oh, why is that still up? There we go. I kind of like talked a lot about why I don't record a whole lot of American Truck Simulator, just because I do a lot of pre-recording, and not a lot happens during the time I do the pre-recording from one to the other. And then on top of it, my voice gets kind of hoarse. And then also we talked about vehicle developing for GTA 5. And the craziness that people will go to get vehicle models from me, or just vehicle packs in general from other vehicle devs. So, you know, we'll just kind of pick up with that conversation there, kind of going back to it again. Oh, and then also, like I said before, with American Truck Simulator, I have some money, but I am in debt too, because I'm trying to pay off a massive loan that I took out just to buy another garage, so I can hire more drivers and have more trucks, so I can make more money to hopefully pay back the loan, and then also save up and get my my Mack truck. With this run that I'm doing right now, I think it pays out $105,000 as long as I don't damage the cargo, which, knowing me, may or may not be an accomplishment by the time we're done with this run. If I get lucky, I won't, but you never know. I've done this run a couple times, not with this cargo though. Like, I've been through here already, through Kingman and all the way up through Vegas up to like towards Portland. I haven't been to the east side of Portland yet. It'd be nice to be over there where like Ontario is, but because I haven't really been that far over yet in there. But I've done this route a couple times because when I was grinding this game to make money and like make my trucks look a little bit nicer and whatnot, and to level up as well, which I'm at level, I think 21 or 22 now, or maybe it's even 23, I'm not sure anymore. when I was grinding through it, I had to do a lot of truck runs of heavy cargo through this route, and it takes forever to do heavy cargo runs because of how heavy it is and how much it slows down your truck. Like, I hate to disappoint anybody that wanted to see it, but I'm more than likely not going to do a heavy cargo run recording anytime soon. They slow down your truck. They're really wide. I mean, it says wide load on it for a reason. They're really wide. They're hard to drive. They're hard to park, even though they don't make you do the extreme parking anymore. It's just, can you park it or do you not want to park it when you get to the drop-off point? And it's just, I don't know, it just kind of burnt me out driving all these miles with these heavy cargo loads. And the only reason I did it is because it paid the most money, so I can get myself out of debt and more trucks in my fleet to just start making money and not have to take jobs like that. And I just take whatever job I want. So we're getting there. It'll be pretty cool once we get to that point. And this bus is driving slow yet again. Oh, there's people coming though. Oh, is he gonna let me over? What are you do? Okay, I guess not. I was like, what's he doing? And like, he's acting like he wants to let me over, but he's not. Okay. Let's sneak in behind this Lincoln here. I think that's a Lincoln. Or it's a, no, they don't make Mercuries anymore. That's right. It's ugly, whatever it is. Sorry to anybody that owns that Lincoln, but those things look hideous to me, especially from the back. It looks like they just, like, I've seen that car in real life before, and the front of it looks okay. It's kind of different, but it's like when you get to the back, it's kind of like the engineers ran out of ideas for sleek and coolness, and it kind of reminds me of like the back end of a PT Cruiser. So like when I see it, I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of bland to me. I don't know. That's just how I feel on that car. Ooh, I'm going a little quick for these corners for Vegas. But here we go right here. We're entering Vegas. It looks like it's about 9 a.m. So we'll be dealing with morning traffic, which probably won't be too bad, actually. These people in Vegas are hungover or trying to recoup after partying all night about this time. Not that I would know that or anything. I mean, I only had my bachelor party in Vegas, which was amazing. My buddy Mike, or Apex as you guys know him, threw my bachelor party because he was the best man at my wedding, and it was a lot of fun, to say the least. Not hangover style. I think it left on a roof or anything like that, but it was definitely fun, needless to say. A lot of good memories. Definitely wouldn't mind reliving it, that's for sure, because it was a fun night. Got a fire truck over here. How's it going? Oops, kind of stopped a little short there. And we're not in New Mexico anymore, so I can actually J-brake it now. Jake-brake it. Jeez. So, without people getting pissed off at me and possibly citing me for it. I didn't want to do it just in case they do cite you in that state specifically for it. It's not allowed. Oh, gotta tone it down here. We're already 5 over. We're passing a fire truck. Nice Charger. The new Mr. Vegas. Unjo Bujo. Whatever that is. Okay. I saw a new mod. It's like the Better Call Saul billboards, I guess. It changes it out to those. That's cool and all. I've never seen that show, although I've heard it's like a spin-off from Breaking Bad, which that's cool because I've heard good things about it. I just don't need I don't want every billboard to be about that though. I'd like to get some variety, so that's why I haven't put that mod in yet. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get screwed on this light. Look at this traffic. Ooh. Ice cream. Oh man. Well, the van's gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna get screwed. Oh well. It happens. Sucks for anybody behind me. Oh, there's nobody behind me. I'm the only one getting screwed over. Oh well. Get to stay in Vegas a little bit longer. What about a king over there? It looks like King of Las Vegas. Like a mob boss that goes hand in hand with Vegas. As it used to. Well, you guys are gonna let me go? That's nice of you. Thank you. I wasn't like trying to pull out there like, hey, I'm going and you have to let me. But that was nice of them. Now, looks like we need to get over again here. There's Caesar's Palace up ahead. There's the Bellagio. Man, if you ever go to Vegas, you have got to go to the Bellagio's buffet. I know I'm probably gonna get hazed and people telling me no, this one's not as good, but I went to the Bellagio buffet. That's not, oh, wrong lane. Actually, I want to be over here. That says right turn only. I went to the Bellagio's buffet, and I shit you not, the soda there is amazing. Like, I don't know if they use like extra syrup or something like that, but I got a Sprite, and it had to be like the best tasting Sprite ever. And then I got we went twice. I got the Sprite, and then the next time I went, I got a cherry Coke, and oh my god, the cherry Coke was just amazing. You could definitely tell it was cherry. And oh man, you would think going to a buffet you'd be talking about the food, but no, not in that case. It was all about the soda. I mean, that was just, oh. I mean, don't get me wrong, the food's good there too. I mean, I had prime rib, I had some crab legs, I had like some pasta. I had all kinds of different stuff. My taste buds were all messed up. They didn't know what I was eating for a meal. It's like, you having steak or you having Italian, or what are you trying to do over here? You're really confusing us right now. But yeah, it was really good. So if you're ever in Vegas and kind of thinking of places to go as far as a buffet is concerned, you got to hit up Bellagio's, because it was absolutely amazing. The other one that I went to too, that was really good, is Rio. Oh no, you guys can let me know if there's other ones that I'm missing out on and I probably should try in Vegas. But those are the two I went to, and I was just blown away. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. But then again, when I went to pay, I was blown away too, because it was freaking expensive. But I mean, it makes sense. It's Vegas. You pay a lot to have the experience. Alright, so in this episode, I brought some water upstairs with me to my computer, so hopefully my voice does not get too jacked up and I can just take a swig of it every now and then. So if there's a long pause, I do apologize. That's me taking a swig of my water, trying to not dry my mouth out there. But yeah, like I said before, we're making this run right now. We're gonna probably have to stop for gas during this episode, because there's just, man, I keep hitting the waker uppers like non-stop. I need to stay over in my lane. But we're gonna have to probably hit up gas on this episode. Looking at the gauge there, it looks like we're getting pretty low, and I think the distance says 918 miles until empty, so we're starting to get there. I know we have a little over 1,000 miles left on this trip, so we're definitely not going to make it. And then I have the fuel simulation turned up, so carrying a trailer, I eat up even more gas, so it definitely going to be a concern later on. Hopefully it'll be real simple. There'll just be like a truck stop along the way, like just a kind of a rest area, and we'll just pull over and get it there, and maybe that's where we end the episode too, because there'll probably be a rest stop. I don't know. We'll see. See how we go here. Knowing my luck, I say this now, we'll probably end up running out of gas and I'll have to get towed to a gas station. But no, I didn't even check my truck maintenance. How's the truck doing? Yeah, the truck's doing pretty good. Same with the trailer too that I'm using right now. That came with the cars. I mean, just got normal wear and tear and the tires and whatnot, just from driving from one state to the next. We're in our three of four states right now. Actually, there's a gas station coming up right now. I could just get gas while we're at it, like a way station and maybe a rest stop too. Yeah, I don't think I have to get off the highway too much. Yeah, there it is right there. It looks like it's a Chevron or something. We'll just pull in there and get some gas. Oops, I'm signaling early there. I didn't need to do this early. Turn that off. Start slowing down for our exit. Oh, it's not a Chevron. Is that called Sunoco? sure what that's trying to mimic. That guy's already there, so we'll just pull in this one. There we go. Put our parking brake on, kill the motor, and get out here and pump some gas. Looks like we earned about, I mean, we spent probably about 5 grand on my loan, but we earned about 10 grand too, so I earned about 15 grand so far on this trip just for my other employees working, so that's good. Alright, done there. Let's go ahead and put the truck back up again. Let the air out of the brakes. We're going to take off here again and get back on the road. Get charged for it. Now we are up to 2,205 miles until empty again. That's good. Oh god, I hate when they do this. I'm gonna sit back here because this is not how you get on a freeway, kids. If you don't drive, you don't stop and like wait and then you have to merge unless there's like a ton of traffic. That is not how you get on the highway. Jeez, this is gonna, okay, nobody's coming. I'm just gonna keep my eye on it. Yep, and we're just gonna keep the gas down. This is how you get on a highway. You just keep going and merge. Start slowing down or speeding up for the car that you're getting next to. There we go. Just taking a swig of water. That's why I'm kind of swerving here too. How great this lane is, but at least I'll get around this truck while doing it. There we go. Looks like we will be just taking some regular roads, no more highways or freeways, at least for now. While we go through the desert on a horse with no name. Those of you that know the song. Cheesy pun there for you. Or a cheesy song reference for you. I really do like the graphics of this game. And then again, I do like the graphics mod. There goes the bank loan payment again. I really do like the graphics mod that they have for this game, like the realistic graphics. I forget who it's by, but it looks really good. Maybe use a little bit of tweaking on the effects, like maybe not so bright, but overall, it's not too bad. I do enjoy it. I definitely like the real car mod and the police car mods. That's really cool. I see in the Nevada State Trooper there going by. And then when we were in Vegas, if I saw one, I don't know if I saw one or not or drove by one, but there's Las Vegas PD cars there. It's really cool how it changes for the area. And the guy for the mod is on top of it too. Like as soon as Portland, or I keep saying Portland, as soon as Oregon came out, he already had the police and the highway units made. I was like, man, this guy is on top of it. He's ready to go. He probably has all the states ready to go for whenever they release them too. Oh, weird. Signal clicked on and then clicked off again. I think I might not be 100% sure on this. I think this is the intersection where I had that accident in the previous episode. It looks very familiar to me. If you guys saw the previous episode, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I went head on with another truck in that intersection trying to swing my truck out wide enough, and I want to say it was that one back there. I want to say that was the intersection. I had just gotten done talking about, oh yeah, maybe I'd like to be a truck driver for like a different job instead when I was looking for another job. And then as soon as I say that, I come up to the intersection, make a right, and I go head on into a truck and just completely destroyed my truck and damaged the cargo and whatnot. So this goes to show you when you need reality to check you, it'll check you that quickly and be like, yep, you're probably not meant to do it. Just because you're playing a video game or a simulator doesn't mean that you know how to do it in real life. I don't know though, I mean car mechanic simulator I can relate with a little bit more. Because I mean I used to be a mechanic and now I'm kind of a hobby of mine more than anything. I shouldn't say that, it used to be a hobby. Like with the limited time I have not touched my project car in such a long time. I feel really bad neglecting it, but I just don't have the time. And I don't have the space either. I live in a, for those of you that don't know, I live in a townhome. And the car is stored in a one-car garage that's with my townhome. It's not attached or anything. So, and it's not even equivalent to like a one-car garage. It's like just a one-car storage room, I guess you could say. Like a car fits in there, and I could barely get my workbench in there and my toolbox, and that's it. Like nothing else will fit in there. When I wanted a motorcycle and I had my Evo in there, I was like, I can maybe squeeze a motorcycle in here, but if I ever want to drive the car, I have to pull the motorcycle out and then pull the car out and then put the motorcycle at the other end of the garage each time. And that was going to be a hassle. And I didn't want to do that. I mean, not to say I don't want a motorcycle. I still want a motorcycle, but my wife won't let me get one. She doesn't want me to die. She's afraid I'll get killed. And when I say she doesn't want me to die, it's not that she doesn't trust me on riding a motorcycle, because I used to ride motorcycles. I used to ride dirt bikes. And I used to ride quads and ATVs and like two-wheeling dirt bikes and stuff like that. And I stopped riding dirt bikes because I had a really bad accident. And I'm lucky I didn't permanently damage myself. But she's not worried about that. She's worried about like other drivers on the road. Because I mean, when you're, granted, if I went a long distance, I could see it. But if I drove the thing to work, my work doesn't like. The distance between my house and my job is not that far. I don't even touch a freeway, and that's like unheard of in California. In fact, I don't go more than 4 blocks to get to work, if that gives you any indication of how close I live to my work. But and in that short amount of time, I don't think on a motorcycle I would be splitting lanes and I'd be getting hit by somebody, although I would still need to be cautious and look around and make sure I have escape lanes and whatnot, so in case some idiot or some jackass didn't see me, I want to get killed. Because I'm saying like I don't think anything would happen, but that doesn't mean nothing will happen just because my commute's short or I'm not on a freeway. There's always going to be an idiot driver out there that can hit you or kill you or almost freaking take you out like at your driveway or within those 4 blocks or on the freeway. It doesn't matter. But when I first started dating my wife, I was looking at buying a motorcycle, and I came really close to buying it. It's just I couldn't get the financing for it because at the time I was still struggling financially before I found my job that I was at, and I'm kind of back at again now. I was gonna buy a what year was it? It was a 2014. It was in 2014, but I don't remember the year of the bike. But I was gonna get a Harley Sportster, but I wanted to get that Nightster edition. If you don't know what it is, you guys need to Google it. It is a really cool looking bike. One of my old coworkers had one, and the thing was just absolutely gorgeous to look at. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like an old World War II bike. And it just kind of had like that vintage look to it, but with like modern like amenities, and I really was digging it. Like that's like, if you guys, obviously again I'm going back to Jeff here, but if you watch Jeff's moto vlogs and you've seen his bike, I love his bike because I love the striping of the tank. It's got like that kind of like that 80s 70s 80s retro look to it with that, and it just brings that era back with all the modern amenities that it's just like, oh, that looks so cool. Like I like his bike, that's really cool. But if it was me, like if I had my choice of bike, I would get the Nightster. And I almost bought one, and then I just couldn't financially afford it, and I ended up buying my project car instead. It was just sad. It was like a motorcycle or a car. Motorcycles tend to be cheaper than cars, but my project car was cheap enough to where I put it on a credit card. I had a $500 credit card, and I just swiped it and said, there you go. I bought a car with a credit card now. I mean, the car was in really rough shape. I mean, it's still in rough shape because I'm working on it, or when I do get time, I'm going to work on it. But, yeah, I mean, not a lot of people can say I bought a car on a credit card, but, I mean, it is what it is. Man, look at this traffic. Come on now. There we go. See, there's another state trooper in his CVPI. But yeah, if I had my choice, I'd love to have a Nightster, a Sportster Nightster. Before that, I was just the original motorcycle I wanted, which was like, there was no way I was gonna be able to afford it, especially if I couldn't even afford a used Sportster. My buddy had a Ducati. He was also my roommate at one point too. He had a Ducati. I think a Ducati 750 or 1000. I don't remember what it was, but he had this really nice Ducati, and I really like the Hypermotor motorcycle from Ducati. But there's just, I can't. I'm gonna cut this dude off too. That's happening, and I'm gonna weasel my way out here. There's actually a lane for me. Never mind. I am gonna just do that. I'm gonna take this lane. Sorry about you. There we go. And I gotta get over. I hate this part. I always hate this turn. You gotta negotiate it. Oh, and there's construction. Damn it. Gotta get back over. No, there's not construction. Oh, there's a plane crash. What the? Slow down for the cones here, but kind of rubberneck it too. Man, there's a plane crash on the road there. Not something you see every day. Jeez. What was I talking about now? It kind of like threw me off there. I wasn't expecting a plane crash. Oh yeah, so yeah, the Ducati Hypermotor is another bike I really like. I would love to own one of those, but it's just not feasible. Ducatis are expensive. That's a really fast bike. That's a really like advanced bike too. I mean, I used to ride bikes, but like dirt bikes and enduro bikes. So I've ridden a bike on the street before, but it's been such a long time. It's been about 12 or 15 years since I've rode that I'd have to pretty much go back to the beginner course again, cause just for safety reasons, just to make sure I'm not gonna do something stupid, and make sure like I like get a good refresher on safety and whatnot on a motorcycle. But those are the two bikes that I wanted to get at one point, and maybe I will someday. Maybe my wife will cave in and allow it. I doubt it, but you never know. But I can understand why she doesn't want me to have one, because she doesn't want me to go down and hurt myself or get killed or something. Because I mean, truth be told, I had a coworker that had he had a Softail like cruiser Harley bike, I want to say is what it was, and him and his wife were riding it one day, and this guy hit him that was going the other way from the side, and he hit him so hard that him and his wife both lost their left legs from the she lost her left leg from the hip down, was amputated, and for him it was from the knee down, it was amputated. Talk about a symbolizing of, I guess if you want to say, instead of wedding bands, they both lost a body part because of that. I guess is how you could say it. And I mean, that's sad to say, but I mean that's just the reality of motorcycles. That's because they're dangerous, and it's not because of the rider, because the drivers around you not paying attention. I mean, they're hard to see. Like, motorcycles are not easy to see when you're driving. I mean, I changed lanes a few times, or almost changed lanes, where I changed it into a motorcycle, and I'm glad I make that second look just to make sure, because like I'll go, yeah, nothing's there, and then all of a sudden he's racing up, splitting lanes. I'm like, oh shit, no, there's somebody there. 'Cause I've seen a few go down, and it's not pretty, and it definitely hurts. And to know somebody personally that lost a limb from it is just kind of scary. So that's why I can see why she wouldn't want me to own one, because I mean, you're just not the same after that. I mean, he used to tell me all the time, like, he would be laying in bed, and his wife too, and she'd be like, get off my leg, and it's a leg that's not there anymore. And you just still have that feeling like somebody, like you still have that feeling it's there even though it's not. But he was really cool. He always joked around with it. He had a lot of fun with it. He's a really good guy. I haven't talked to him in a long time though. I hope everything's all right with him. little bit on the older side. He wasn't as healthy as he was before, so I hope he's doing well still. Same with his wife too. His wife was really nice. I got to meet her a couple times. Got another construction zone here. Man, a lot of construction out here in the desert. I feel sorry for these guys. It must be blistering hot out here, and they're over here digging holes in trenches. That sucks ass. Not a job I would want. I wouldn't make it either. My fair skin. I mean, I'm from California. Like, I was born and raised in Southern California, in Orange County, and then in the Inland Empire where I live now. Can we get by? That's a blind hill. I'd rather not. Ah, yeah, we could have made it. I was gonna try to pass this guy, but going up a hill and kind of blind, I didn't want to do it. Might have enough time now. See if I can pass this guy. Now we're going into a blind corner. It's not exactly the safest thing. Really pushed it though. He's giving us some room. Thanks for that, dude. Give him a little honk. Appreciation there. A little more of it too. Let me get by safely. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying about the motorcycle, my wife would let me have one. It's just there's too many crazy drivers out there. Whoa. Really challenging hill. I was trying to take it as quick as I could just so I can power up it as quick as I could too. Enough momentum there. There you go. Made it this time. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier though too, like, yeah, I'm born and raised in Southern California where I'm used to desert heat like this, but my skin complexion doesn't allow me to be in the sun that often. My skin complexion mimics my father's, and my father's family's from Canada. Specifically, some of his family lives in Vancouver. I know that, in British Columbia, and then like an uncle or a couple other like relatives of my dad's live over in, I think it's Nova Scotia or something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen them since I was like, before I can even comprehend people, like when I was a baby. Like, I probably don't even remember. I gotta get up there again sometime just to visit and meet everybody on that side of the family tree. This is always cool to see. Like, when my grandfather, like, when my grandfather passed away, my grandfather lived in Salem, Oregon, which is a city in the game now with Oregon being added, which is pretty cool to see, because driving in the game, it was like, wow, this is cool. I know this road. Like, I knew a lot of the roads, and then driving up through the Grapevine and everything for California, like, I was like, yeah, I know this. I've been up here before. But when he passed away, I want to say I was 16 or 17 when he passed away, so that was probably about 12, 14 years ago. I don't know. I can't do the math right now. But when he passed away is about the last time I saw a lot of my extended relatives from Canada, so I got to get up there and see him again. I have these two aunts. They're both, and they're my grandfather's sisters. So they're like, I guess you say grand aunts, great aunts. I don't know what that would be. You guys could let me know the proper term. I just call them aunts. They're my dad's aunts technically, but man, they gotta be near mid to late 90s, and one of them has a Facebook page. Like, I kind of thought she would have written off technology, like, yeah, I'm not trying to learn anything new. No, she's got a Facebook page, and every day they get up at 5 a.m. They get all dolled up, they put all their makeup on, and they get dressed, and they go out and have breakfast with my great uncle too, because one of them's married, and then the other one just lives there with them. And they get all jazzed up, and they go out, and I mean, you would not think these two women are in their mid to late 90s. Like, they're moving around, they're exercising, they're walking, like, they're just staying so active. I'm just like, I hope I get to live like that. Well, first off, I hope I get to live through my 90s, maybe even hit 3 digits. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool to hit over 100 in my age. Who knows? With modern science and whatnot these days, I might make it. Who knows? I'd like to make it like 103, 105. That'd be really nice. But if I do make it to be that age, I hope I'm just as mobile and mobile and energetic and able to do things like they are, because you'd think that if you met them, they're like my two aunts, you'd think they were in their 60s or their 70s, not 90s. Definitely not 90s because of how much they move. So if I get older, then I still have that kind of mobility, I will be forever grateful for it, because that would be awesome. I'll be doing like American Truck Sim videos, driving like, okay, we're gonna be taking this 2000 or 2100 or 2102 Peterbilt out right now, and like, yeah, it'd be absolutely crazy. My voice would probably be gone though by then. Some old man on the mic if you didn't think I was an old man already in my age. Which, if you didn't catch the LSPDFR, I mean, granted this is being pre-recorded. It was my birthday recently on the 15th of October. Turned 34 years old. Didn't do anything really special, really. There's a lot of like and I won't go into it because I'm sure my wife wouldn't want me to talk about it, but there's a lot of like personal family health issues going on right now that we didn't really get a chance to celebrate as much as maybe we would want to, but I'm okay with it. I don't make a big deal of it. When you get to my age, like for the guys here that are younger, like when you can start getting older, like you get to this age, you don't really do as much as you used to do as far as like birthdays go. Like, oh, that sucks, broken overheating in the sun here. I hope he's okay. You don't really want to do like as much as you used to do. Like, people be like, yeah, I want to throw this kick-ass party, have a DJ, this and that. Now at this age, I'm like, I want to have some sort of catering of food at the very most. That's like the extreme. I don't even care. Like, if I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't care. You don't care about like having any gifts. I mean, drinking wise, like normally, like I drink every now and then. Like I drank for my birthday. I had a shot because I got peer pressured into it. But at my age, I don't really like to drink anymore, and that's kind of weird to say. But like through my 20s, like my early, mid, and even late 20s, I did a lot of partying and drinking. You kind of just get burnt out on it. Like, I don't know. I like waking up in the morning and not being hungover, for the viewers that are over 21 that can drink, or whatever the legal age is where you're at. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, but just kind of get burnt out on it. Like, I don't mind having a beer or two, and having a good time and getting buzzed, but I don't miss the days of where I got completely shit-faced and I was just puking and hungover and pretty much useless the next day. I don't know. I don't like that feeling anymore. I mean, granted, I'm sure nobody likes the feeling of being hungover, but I don't know. When I'm drinking, I think of all those times I'm hungover and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to feel like that. And I just, like, no, I'm good. I'll take one shot with you and then I'll just sip on my beer here and that's it. And then if they start throwing a bunch of shots at me, I'm like, no, I'm good, dude. Don't need to be mixing it on top of it. That's a recipe for a hangover. Take a little water break there again. What are we doing on hours here? We are at 3 hours and 9 minutes till we need to rest again. We're gonna need to look for a rest stop again. We got our fuel, like we mentioned earlier. Just happened to find us a truck stop along the road, or a rest stop, to be able to get some gas. We're still in Nevada, but we're in the northern part of Nevada. You'll know when we're getting into Oregon because they'll start to turn a lot greener. than what it is right now. It's been pretty nice this drive. Like, I'm used to like trying to race the truck up as high as I can so I can hit the cruise control and just relax, but I've been putting my foot into this truck and it hasn't been too hard, truth be told. It's been a nice easy drive. Looks like it's starting to get a little late, so we're gonna go ahead and kick our lights on here as I swerve into the oncoming lane. Trying to do that. And I did oh, look at that, it's starting to rain too. It's starting to sprinkle a bit. Just a little bit though, it's not too bad. I think we're gonna have to slow down here though. This town, we're gonna go ahead and start. Oh no, oh, we almost missed our turn. Jeez, was not paying attention to the map. Okay, we made it. We're just swinging extra wide. Let's make sure we made it. Yeah, just swinging extra wide for that turn. That's what that was. There we go. And we're gonna get on the freeway. There we go. I think I had to cut somebody off to do it, but we made it. It's so hard to see out of that window and to see that mirror. I had to rely on the hood one more than anything. I got those things. Oh, people are slowing down for the rain. I am not, though. It'll be just fine. Actually, I probably should pull over and see if I should stop at this rest stop or if I can keep going. No, I should be fine. Keep putting the pedal to the metal here. That truck's kind of scared the shit out of me. I thought he was coming all the way over. A lot of these guys are slowing down for the rain. Maybe I should too. Get over though. Get out of this lane. Oh, this guy's just going slow in the fast lane. Okay, well, just pass him up then. Oh no, my Evo's a four-wheel drive car, so whenever it rains, I don't care. Like, as long as I have good tires on it, I don't have to worry too much. And then in California, you really, like, because it's usually dry and there's a bunch of oil that like drips out of cars and whatnot and spilled all over the road, that you only really have to worry about rain when it first starts coming down, because it starts lifting all that oil off the road and it gets really slick. But after it's rained like a few hours or a couple days, you don't really have to worry about it anymore. It's washed most of it away. Which, I mean, if you're an environmentalist, I'm sorry, because I mean, yeah, it washes it away into the ocean with all the fishies and whatnot, which I'm sure is not good for them. No, it's raining, but it's not raining that bad. We're not on like extreme wiper blades here. Good over there, we're clear. Really passing all these cars, driving like a jackass lane to lane, but driving really slow. I mean, I'm doing 65, the speed limit's 80, and yeah, it's raining, but it's not like it's a downpour or anything. This rain just came out of nowhere. Now it's, I mean, it is getting dark because it's getting late. Oh, and there's my guy to let me know it's getting late. It's about 7, it's almost 8 o'clock it looks like in game here. Do this lane change, that's really sketchy. We'll be doing it like that. It looks like the rain's lightning though, even more. We might get into Portland before our rest stop here, which might, I'm gonna see what the, when we get to the rest stop, when I find one, I'm gonna see how much of this trip's left and if I want to do a third episode or not. If it's not that far, I don't want to have a 10-minute episode where it's not much. Or instead, I'll just do like an extended second episode if that's the case. So we'll see when we get there. We're in, like I said, we're still in Nevada, so it's not like we're in Oregon yet. But I'll kind of judge it and see if I need to do another episode clip here or not. The other thing with doing long episodes too, just for like insider information for people that if they want to record and whatnot, I don't know what it is about Adobe Premiere, but Whenever I do a video, like you'll see this in some of my longer videos, or like that I recorded for a while, I need to figure out why the audio and the video desync itself in the program. Like just out of nowhere, like towards the end, like of like over an hour recording, all of a sudden the video and the audio are not synced in anymore. They are when I record it, like the video clip that like the video clip file I have of the original one before I edit it. It looks fine, it looks perfect. But as soon as I go into Adobe Premiere and I try editing it and putting it all together, like towards the end, all of a sudden my audio for the game and my voice is not all synced in, or is not all synced. Like if I'm like on GTA in the police pursuit and it gets to a shootout, you'll hear gunfire, like you'll hear me shooting a gun. But on the screen, I'm like in the car still. It's like that delayed. And then I get out of the car and I start shooting and then there's no gunshot sound. I gotta look into that more. I gotta Google it and see. I'm not the best with Adobe Premiere. I was very fortunate to get a copy of it. And yeah, I know I'm getting tired. I'm not seeing a rest stop out here, man. Oh shit, I'm not seeing one for a while. That's not good. Might have to pull over here and look at the map and see what we've got here for rest stops. And this rain's starting to kick in too. This highway just kind of goes for a while, and these guys are driving really slow. I'm really riding some ass trying to get through all this traffic. If I can get to the rest stop before my guy passes out behind the wheel. I don't need that to happen right now. I'm doing pretty good on this run. Just got normal wear and tear on the vehicle and or on my truck and the trailer. Come on, dude, get over it. Thank you. About to high beam you. What's that all about? That's California driving right there. You just sit in the... Ooh. Some lightning and thunder there, too. Got a nasty storm moving in over here. Just had one of those real life about a week or so ago. In fact, yeah, it was the I know I'm getting tired. Stop with the alert. I get it. Yeah, about a week or so ago, I had a really nasty lightning and thunderstorm at my place. There's lightning again. It's really cool to have. I don't know what it is about rain and thunder and lightning, but I sleep better when that's going on. You'd think you'd be more scared of that. I sleep right through it. I sleep like a baby. It really helps with my sleep if I crack a window open in my bedroom and just listen to the rain falling and then hearing some thunder and kind of getting flashes of lightning every now and then. I don't know. Call me weird. But oh, come on with the traffic. Come on, dude. I'm gonna just high beam everybody. Get the hell over. I am not poking along like you guys. I am trying to get to a rest stop. Like, how much time do I have left? 12 minutes. I'm about to pass out. This is not good. I see something up ahead there, but that is not even on the path. Man, thank you for that again. My guy's eyes are gonna start shutting here pretty soon too. I want to pull over to look to see if I could find one, but I am not seeing one. And this traffic is just terrible right now. Come on, dude. You are poking along in the fast lane. The speed limit's 80, and I'm doing 55, 60 in the fast lane right now. I know the conditions aren't the greatest, but we should be okay here. Now this is going to be a gamble if I fall asleep behind the wheel or not. Jeez. Yeah, this route, I do not see anything on this route immediately. I might have to go off route and backtrack just to get to a rest stop. I got the GPS zoomed out right now, so I could just... I'm looking down at that while I'm driving, trying to see, is there anything like I can see? Come on, dude. Like, really? Get the hell out of the way right now. Okay. Thank you. Everybody's out of the way. Now I can freaking pick up some speed again. I mean, I know it's raining and I shouldn't be speeding, but I mean, my guy is dead ass tired right now. I think on this exit I see I mean, this isn't legit. I'm not gonna pull over to do it. I just can't tell right now. I have to zoom in. Okay, yeah, there's a rest stop coming up here. We're going to the rest stop. I know that's not legit, but and we're gonna cut through there. We're gonna discover a new road apparently. But I need to get off the road, and I know that's not legit, just opening the map while you're driving, but I have got to get off the road. I'm gonna pass out here pretty soon from sleep. And if I saw right, I'm still in Reno, or I'm in Reno, so I'm not even out of Nevada yet. I'm still in Nevada. We'll see how long the route is, though. We're finally off the highway. We drove from Kingman, Arizona up to Reno, Nevada right now, the northern part of Nevada. A heavy storm here. I cannot see out my windows. I'm looking for headlights right now and hoping that I don't see them. I cannot see shit with this rain. And that notification is bugging the shit out of me. Need to see if there's a mod that's out there to turn that off. I know I'm tired, I get it. I only need like one notification, I don't need 10 of them. Hey, and this charger looks like he doesn't even have his lights on. It's 10 p.m. right now. Yeah, he doesn't. Jeez, no tail lights. Really, dude? I too like to live dangerously, I guess. I don't know. Swig of water. Make sure we're not speeding. We're going to town now. Some more cars over there for Tesla. Looks like a used car lot over there too. Looks like they had a taxi there. Good, I saw the green, so we made it through. We need our wipers going that much. Yeah, we seem to be okay. We don't need to be going full speed here. I think I need to continue straight to get to this rest stop. I think the GPS is Apple mapping me right now, but it's just because it doesn't know I'm trying to go to a rest stop, and then I'm gonna go to or continue on my route. Good there. Is this a oh, that is not the turn. Shit. Well, this isn't legit. Put our hazards on. Sorry. I thought this was my turn. I can't tell right now with this rain and in the dark. Let's get out here. Whoa. Yeah, let's back it up. Nope, go ahead. I'm in the wrong. Go ahead. Okay, you're not going? Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I'm in the wrong. That's totally my fault. I'm trying to find this street here to get to this rest stop. Promise to get out of your way here. Alright, there's cars coming, but I got enough time to swing it. There we go. Yeah, it looks like I was getting Apple mapped. There's a garage for Reno, Nevada to buy. I think I could afford it, but there's no point. I can't afford a truck right now. And the Portland garage is small. All I have to do is buy an upgrade and I have room for 2 more trucks. Where is this rest stop? Is it right here around this corner? Man, it is hard to tell with this rain. cannot tell what that sign says. I'm just pulling in. And I cannot tell how far I need to swing out because it is dark as shit here. Alright, we are here. Okay, this is a rest stop. Perfect. Woo, we lucked out. Go ahead and pull in here. We'll kill our lights to just parking lights, so that way we're not blinding everybody here that's probably sleeping. Pull on our park brake. Let's kill the engine. Let's see how long we have. Still have 11 hours to get there. It's 555 miles. Yeah, I think we're gonna end this episode and go 3 episodes, guys. I do apologize if you wanted to see the ending of this. I know breaking it up into so many episodes kind of sucks, but at least this way the video and the audio don't desync. And then on top of it too, the gives you guys more content, and then also it's not gonna horse out my voice too much too, because I get to take a little bit of a break. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching the second of 3 parts of this American Truck Series delivery, where we're delivering some Tesla cars from what is it called? Carlsbad, New Mexico, up to Portland, Oregon. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy this series or any other series, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd greatly appreciate it, as it helps me out as well as it keeps you informed on the latest and greatest that I release. If you're not new to my channel and you enjoyed this episode, another way to let me know that you enjoyed it is to hit the like button or leave a comment down below. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of American Truck Simulator. Take care.